A private MP motion presented on abolishing death penalty at Parliament today. 40 houses damaged due to strong winds in Kapithigul. Sri Lanka netball team ready for the World Cup challenge. Pentagon says US plans naval escorts for Gulf tankers.
A private MP motion is due to be presented in Parliament today seeking the removal of the death penalty. Stay tuned to News First for the latest updates. Meanwhile, MP Dayasiri Jayasekara, today speaking in Parliament, alleged serious malpractice was committed in the tender process to procure cancer treatment drugs for Sri Lanka.
He went on to note, if one makes the calculations, the approximate loss to the state in this process is around 100 million rupees. The MP went on to note the National Procurement Commission, established by the 19th Amendment to the Constitution, had informed the Health Secretary to make the purchases as per the stipulated guidelines set out by the MPC. The MP alleged such a process was not followed and questioned the Health Minister on what remedial measures would be adapted to prevent this from taking place any further. Health Minister Dr. Raj Senaratne in response said the certain pharmaceutical company ranting about this issue met him some time back as well, and he defended his decision for going for the lowest bid.
Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya will appear before the Committee on Public Enterprises today as the chairman of the Mahapala Scholarship Trust Fund. The Committee on Public Enterprises, better known as COPE, is due to convene at 2:30 this afternoon in Parliament. COPE Chairman MP Sunil Handunnetti said the Chief Justice will be questioned on the move to privatise the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology, which is under the Mahapala Scholarship Trust Fund. Meanwhile, the Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security said its report on preparing a common law will be presented to Parliament during the first week of August. Head of the committee, MP Malik Jayatilaka, said the report will be based on the 11-point common law proposal put forward by the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. Personnel from the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Ministry of Defence, Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, Registrar General's Department, Sri Lanka Standards Institute and the Ministry of Media will appear before the Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security today. In your weather update, the Department of Meteorology says that showery conditions will occur in several parts of the island this evening. 65 houses in Anuradhapura were damaged due to strong winds and heavy rainfall in the area.
Several houses were damaged in the Talgaswawa, Nikavawa and Kanugahavawa villages due to strong winds last evening. Our correspondent said strong winds hampered power supply in the area as well. The Bed Department said showers or thundershowers will occur in the Sabaragamuwa, Central and Western provinces and in the Galle and Matara districts. Fairly heavy rainfall of 75 millimeters are likely in some areas in the Sabaragamuwa province and in the Kalutara, Galle and Matara districts. Showers or thundershowers will occur at several places elsewhere after 2 p.m. Fairly heavy falls above 50 millimeters are likely in some areas in the Uva and Eastern provinces and in the Polonnaruwa, Mullaitivu and Vavuniya districts.
In more local news, a protest march was staged near the Malhava school along the Pundalu-Oya Gampola main road yesterday, protesting against the threat of leopards in the area.
The area residents claim the villages and the animals have been affected due to the leopards. A correspondent said the Malhava school was closed for over a month due to the threat from the leopards. The students are facing inconveniences as a result of the activities of the school being conducted at the temporary location. The vehicular movement in the area was also disrupted for over an hour due to the protest. The protesters dispersed following discussions with the Assistant Divisional Secretary of the Kutmale Division and the police.
On the 6th of this month, News First revealed how valuable artifacts belonging to the ancient kingdom of Kurunegala are in the process of being destroyed.
Locals speaking to News First said that artifacts belonging to the Hastishailapura kingdom are not being monitored and no efforts have been taken to preserve them. They added that the best example in this regard were the ancient boat and stone pillars which were discovered inside the Kurunegala tank in 2003 when renovation activities were taking place. Minister Sajith Premadasa said he will focus on this matter immediately.
We will complete all renovation activities without causing any damage to the ancient artifacts within a short period of time.
Our correspondent said the Assistant Director of Archaeology of the Northwestern Province visited and inspected the site.
Our Minister Sajith Premadasa has given us instructions to renovate and preserve this boat. We are currently in the process of doing this. If this artifact is a part of it, we propose that it be renovated. If not, we will make arrangements to display it in a museum.
Convening a media briefing in Parliament yesterday, opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa expressed the following views regarding a proposed amendment to the Monetary Act.
The current government is currently in the process of amending the Monetary Law Act No. 58 of 1949. Their intention is to limit the central bank to the monetary policy. The monetary policy and the fiscal policy must go hand in hand. I believe no economist will approve this.
Still in your local news, the governor of the Central Province, Attorney at Law Maitri Gunaratne, attended a medical clinic held at the Textile Centre in Navula.
The medical clinic was organised by the Department of Small Industries and Textiles of the Central Province. The governor, after engaging in an observation tour, expressed the following views to the media.
මධ්‍යම පළාත ආණ්ඩුකාරවරයා විදිහට ඔබතුමාට ශ්‍රී ලංකා නිදහස් පක්ෂයේ පාර්ශව විවිධ චෝදනා එල්ල කරන අවස්ථා අපි දැක්කා. එක පාර්ශව වලට උදව් කරනවා අනිත් පාර්ශවට උදව් කරන්නේ නැහැ වගේ. මොකද්ද මේ ඇත්තම සත්‍ය? මධ්‍යම පළාතේ වැඩ කරගෙන යන
When I work in the Central Province, certain people say I'm engaging in politics here. I'm telling you, I have not contested at any elections and I never will. As a governor, I have worked for this province more than what was done by an MP or a minister. I can clearly say that. I will not engage in petty things and worry about them. If this doesn't work out, I will go back to my legal profession.
The complaint submitted by the All Ceylon Farmers Association to the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka was considered yesterday. National organizer of the All Ceylon Farmers Association, Namal Karunaratne, expressed the following views.
Locals opposed the construction of an elephant corridor that was to be constructed adjacent to the Kahalla Pallekela Forest Reserve. The commission then provided their recommendations, stating that this was a good program to protect wild elephants. The Minister of Wildlife, John Amartunga, is clueless. We had scheduled a meeting with him in Parliament, but he did not remember. We request the Minister to execute the decisions that were taken previously.
The promotional tour of the Abhimanvaram Scholarship Program, jointly powered by Anchor and the Champions Network, got underway for the 11th consecutive day today.
Abhimanvaram Perakaman Charika.
The promotional tour of the Abhimanvaram Scholarship Program 2019 commenced in Hambantota today. The students at the Mirijavela Mahavidyalaya, Hambantota and the Ambalantota Mahavidyalaya were briefed on the program today. This team is scheduled to travel to Mathura via Ambalantota today. Another team engaged in the promotional campaign to create awareness among the students at the Valisingha Harishchandra Vidyalaya in Anuradhapura. Students from Anuradhapura Central College, Swarnapali Balika College, Zahira College, Nivantaka Chaitya Mahavidyalaya also attended sessions. Anchor's Marketing Promotional Officer in Anuradhapura, Dumit Ratnayaka, Assistant Director of Education GMS Bandara and Inspector of Police Sunil Shanta also attended the event. You can call the hotline 0777 6 00040 or log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk for more information on Abhimanvaram.
Abhimanvaram Perakaman.
The 15th edition of the Netball World Cup will commence in Liverpool, England today.
The preliminary stages of the tournament will be played under 4 groups, with Sri Lanka contesting under Group A, along with Australia, Northern Ireland and Zimbabwe. Sri Lanka, the Asian champions, will take on Zimbabwe in their first match of the tournament today. Captain of Sri Lanka netball team Chaturangi Jayasuriya expressed her views on Sri Lanka's preparations for the competition.
We are ready for the World Cup. A global competition is a big challenge for a small country like ours, but we are well prepared to overcome these challenges. We gained experience by playing international matches. We also gained some experience during our visit to England for practice sessions. With all of this, we believe we can play well against Zimbabwe.
And that is a wrap of lunchtime news. For all these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. Have a good day.